Hello, welcome. I meant to close the door before I went live. Okay, hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, my loves. I love being with you guys on live. Per the usual, we're going to get all them comments set up on the side so I can read them better. Hello, hello. This one over just a little bit. Get TikTok on the same angle as everybody else. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, YouTube. Hello, TikTok. Oh, it's so good to see you too. Okay, so we know the opening ritual. Where are you from? Are you new? Are you OG? Let me know. Today's theme is grounded and gorgeous. So first we have to know where everybody's from. And I want to know if you're new. I want to know if you're OG. Ohio and new. Welcome, Robin from Ohio. OG from Texas. Spokane OG. We got a lot of OGs from San Diego. Man, really getting a little group over there. OG from Florida. Wichita. North Dakota. Woo. Virginia. Akron. Hey, I'm so glad that you needed to see my face and I'm here. I love that. OG Arizona. So good. Oh, it's not grounded and gorgeous. It's Magnetize Your Magic. Last week was grounded and gorgeous. Magnetize Your Magic, baby. Oh, North Carolina, 4 a.m. OG. Texas. OG means like you've been around for a while, like original gangsta. OG. You've been here for a minute is OG or you're new. Hello. The irony of today's live, you just did a money bowl. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Magnetize your magic. I love this. We can still be grounded and gorgeous. That's right. That's right. Katootie patootie. Katootie patootie. Coyote. I don't know how to say your name. OG Texas. Hey, Queen. Good to see you. Original group. OG is like, you could say original group, but it's more like original gangsta. Hello, everybody. It's so good to see you guys. Oh my God, you made a money bowl too? We got money bowls being made on YouTube, money bowls being made on Insta or TikTok, all over the place. Oh my God, we got feral hair today. I don't even know what direction she wants to go, actually. I'm going to land on that for a minute. Okay. Did anyone drop over and not get up yet? Oh, no, we're not asking those questions. And here's the thing. We don't have to wish for somebody to die for them to go away, right? And I mean that with so much love. We really don't have to wish for somebody to die to go away. We can just hope for better things and people be removed from power, right? We can hope for that. Yeah. Yeah, ask your timeline question. Go for it. Oh yeah, we had to switch the live. I wasn't able to go to live yesterday because of kids stuff. So we're live today. And next week we're going to be live on Tuesday as well. So next week is also going to have to be a Tuesday live instead of Monday. Yeah. So good. Do you roll your hair or is this natural? This is a scrunch and pray. I don't roll my hair. Scrunch and play. That's why it's not even because natural curly hair usually has multiple curl patterns. And she's all over the place. Hello. Why are all my high vibe ladies like you still on this messed up timeline? Because we're not on a messed up timeline at all. I've been explaining this for a while, but it's so easy to miss it because there's so much information, right? That is going on. There's so much stuff that I keep throwing at you guys. We're on the highest timeline because it's the most contrast, right? It's things like it's the rubber band theory, right? The more you pull back, once you let go, you rocket shit further, the further you pull back. So we're actually on the highest timeline right here. It's not a bad timeline. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not any of that. It's just we need the most contrast so we can slingshot the most forward, right? So it depends on where your focus is, because for my focus, yes, there's a lot of things going on and I'm, my heart hurts a little bit for the world, but because my energetic focus is on things I prefer instead of what I don't prefer, it doesn't feel like I'm not being negatively impacted as much as maybe some people are who are focusing all on that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm not trying to sound insensitive because of course my heart hurts for these people, but if you're healed and you're centered and you're focusing on your stuff, right? Then you can recognize the sadness without feeling the sadness. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. I'm not trying to sound insensitive. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad you guys get it. Yeah. Um You just missed my hair tutorial. I did not give a hair tutorial. I do not know how to do that. I only know how to fix mine, and I barely know how to do that. There is probably a timeline where, things feel a little bit better, but that's going to be more of a slow burn growth than like a rapid growth. It's just going to feel different. I do see when you tag me in other TikToks and videos and stuff like that, I do see that, but I get tagged in hundreds of those a day. So I look through some, but I don't look through all of them. I just don't have time. I just don't have time. But I look, especially if I get tagged a whole bunch in one video, I look at that one for sure. Um, have I seen the end of the 10-year Pisces curse? I don't know what that is because here's the thing. Curses aren't real. And I know this is going to upset some people. Curses are like so not real. A curse can only affect you if you go, oh my God, I'm cursed. And then you agree to take that in as your own energy. No one else can affect you. You can't manifest for other people. You can't curse other people. You can't put spells on other people without their consent. So I don't know what the 10 years Pisces curse thing is, but curses aren't real. So I don't know if that's like a misnomer or what, because I've not heard of that. And that's how voodoo works. Yes, exactly. That's how voodoo works, Laura. Yeah, you have to believe it, right? All those things. That's why when somebody places a spell on somebody else, like a curse or a bad spell or whatever, they have to tell the other person about it because there's 0% chance of it working if they don't know about it. So, yeah. Yeah. If you let it affect you, it will. Right. Exactly. Yeah. If you start to panic and go, oh my God, then guess what? You're letting it affect you. Mhm. Yeah. We all volunteered for this. Yeah. Im and Flo, we all volunteered for this. We all volunteered to be here. We all chose to be here. We all have free will. Well, we all did that. Mhm. Yeah, so good. So essentially, Laura says you're the one putting spell on yourself. Yep, or manifesting it for yourself. That's exactly right. Really, you're just manifesting it for yourself, and you can view it as a spell or not, but you're manifesting it for yourself. Well, we are already doing magnetic. I love this. You can be magnetic in a way that helps you or a way that hinders you. Either way, you're magnetic, so you might as well make it work for you, right? Yeah. I haven't gotten anything about the Pope lately. You got a ping about movement with the Pope. I saw him on a random TikTok the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I should tap into that, but I haven't done it yet. Yeah. You guys are so sweet in these comments. Aw, I just want to say that I love you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to talk about this. Enlighten says you speak things into existence. You have to be careful with the words we speak. Yes, but I'm going to get more specific on that. It's not really the words that you're saying out loud, it's the energy behind the words. So you can say it or you can think it, and the energy is the same, you guys. The energy is the same. So if you are thinking about something and keeping it all inside, but you're not saying the thing, then guess what? You're still doing it. You're still manifesting it. You're still bringing it in because it's the inner you put out these energetic vibrations once you put energy into the thought, and usually there's a lot of energy in the thought if you're saying it out loud, right? Right. So just to be a little bit more specific so people aren't like having all those negative thoughts but not saying it out loud and then wondering why they're a life it looks like a tower moment, a lifelong tower moment. Oh, I love this. The question is, if curses aren't a thing, does that mean protection work only works because we believe we are? Yes. And you only need protective work. You only need to protect yourself if you believe there is a reason you need to protect yourself. That's the only reason why. You only have to protect yourself if you believe that you need to protect yourself. Because if you believe you need to protect yourself, then you are drawing in that stuff to you that you need to protect yourself from. So you see how that's very circular and we're all doing it to ourselves all the time, right? Yes. Yes, exactly. Enlighten says once you understand everything is energy and frequency, things make so much more sense. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 we do. We quite literally make up our realities with our thoughts. And if you want to deep dive into that more, not only are there a whole bunch of books that you can read on spirituality, but you can also just binge watch my 3D, 5D playlist. It's linked in my bio on YouTube. It's just a playlist on YouTube. The bio link literally takes you to my YouTube playlist. But that 3D, 5D playlist, so, so good. And explains all that to you for free. Show does. Volunteer for this timeline. Did those that are evil, did they know they would be doing? So there's no such thing as evil either. And I know this is going to sound like I'm being really picky with words, but it's really important to differentiate. There's no such thing as evil. There is only vibration. So what somebody views as evil just means that's a significantly lower vibration than what theirs is, what their own vibration is. That's all that that means. There's no such thing as evil. There's only vibration. That is it, right? That is it. Yeah, our angels, our guides, whatever you want to say, protect us if we ask for it, but you don't have to ask for it because they're already protecting you anyway, and you're already protected. Just by default, you don't need to ask for protection. You only need to ask for protection if you are creating circumstances and scenarios with your thoughts that you need to be protected from. At baseline, we don't need protection because we are infinite and powerful beings, all literally all of us. Oh, The Alchemist is a great book. Our perception is our reality. What about someone does some harmful manifestations that differ from your own? You can't manifest for other people. So literally no one can ever manifest for you. And if you want to understand how that is true, all you have to do is binge watch my 3D, 5D playlist. That's it. That's it. Do you think recreational plant medicine hinders our ability to connect with our guides? It depends on how you're using it. I garden myself kind of regularly. I mean, kind of regularly. And no, if you're using recreational medicines and plants to escape your reality, then it's absolutely going to hinder your ability to connect on a high spiritual level because you're escaping, which is a lower vibe. It's not saying it's bad. I'm not saying that at all, but it's a lower vibe like a vibrational frequency. So you're just not a match for the higher vibe of talking to your guides. You know what I mean? But if you are using it to just open yourself up or maybe relax or whatever, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, sometimes, like Enlightened said, sometimes it helps me to go deeper for real because it kind of like gets my conscious mind out of the way just a little bit. So I can like take a chill pill if I'm freaking out about something. Sometimes I really need that. Yeah, this is so good. These are such good questions, you guys. I love this. Yeah, it's just the intention behind gardening. Yeah, that's exactly correct. Yeah, exactly correct. You guys are so good. These are the best questions. We are so magnetic and magical. I love this. You're so welcome, Kim. Hello. I haven't given you guys a really good hello in a long time. If you guys ever want a good hello in the lives, you just got to tell me and I'll give it to you. I don't know when you guys want one and when you don't want one. Oh, but what like, oh yeah, an innocent child getting murdered in the middle of the night. Yeah. So there's a lot of different things going on there. So, and I'm saying this as somebody who was physically and emotionally abused my entire childhood. Okay. I'm just letting you know. Don't feel sad for me. I've healed from these things, right? I'm not saying this to bring the vibe down. I'm just saying, I'm not saying this as someone who is just like tone deaf. Okay. Children who are end up in those circumstances, there's several different things going on. Number one, there could be some kind of karmic energy that's being rebalanced that we don't know about. Murder is never going to be an answer to that, but sometimes things go askew, right? Because free will. And children tend to take on the vibrations and the energies and the frequencies of those that are raising the children. So if they're growing up in a really low vibe environment like I did, you are going to match that because you don't know what the you don't know that there's a different option. Do you know what I mean? You're just not aware that there's a different option. And because you're not aware that there's a different option, then you match that vibration of like your parents or whoever's raising you. And then you are also attracting some of this low vibe stuff. Does that make sense? But that's a much deeper, much longer conversation. I highly recommend if that is like a thing that you're getting really caught up on right now, I totally get it. I would read or listen to on audio this one, The Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. They cover it briefly, but then once they cover it briefly, it goes into like other things that you can kind of relate to that issue in that topic. But this is a good book for that because that's a lot. I know. I know it is. Oh, you guys want the hello? Okay. Yep. Getting your hands in dirt is great for grounding. Yep. Go out there and play in the earth a little bit. Okay. I'll take a hello as my ringtone. Okay. Oh, you just read that book. I love that. Okay, are you guys ready for hello? Hello. Mm. Hello, you guys. Who wants to come to Sedona and get one of those in person? Probably more than one, actually. Come to Sedona and get a hello in person. Hmm. I would love to say hello to you guys in person. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You're so sweet. Needs to be longer than a day. I know. Sedona is the 27th of this month. There's still a few tickets left if you guys not sold out yet. So if you want to come, can I do 3 a day? That's a lot of channeling for my brain. I'm probably just gonna do 1 a day because that's a lot of, remember, I channel almost the entire time that we're in Sedona. So probably 1 is good for me, and then I get tired. I'm ready to go do something else. Oh, you needed the hello. You're hoping to see me in Long Beach? Yeah, also a really, really great option. Oh, Lori, you have your time off in your work calendar. I love that. Sedona is going to be so incredibly magical. Incredibly magical. What do you do to recharge afterwards? Human stuff. When I do that much like hardcore spiritual stuff altogether, then I just like go be human. I will probably go out to dinner with some friends and hang out with the people that I love. That's it. And I'm just going to go be human and not do spiritual stuff probably for the rest of the day. That's it. It's just about balance, right? Let's have a 3-day get together to hang out. You guys are so sweet. Hmm. Hmm. When you're channeling, are you present? Yeah, I am present. Yeah, I'm a lot more consciously present than like Abraham or Bashar. I'm like right there. So I can go in a trance, and I have before, but I'm usually more present. But the words that come out of my mouth, I kind of don't know what's coming out until you guys hear it. So we kind of find out at the same time together. And sometimes they call me out. It's really funny when I'm channeling and I'm kind of like on roll channeling. And my guides call me out because they've done that before. They're like the channel and they're talking about me and they call me out. I'm like, oh, damn. We're finding out all together. It's so funny. Oh, your Verbo group is so excited about Sedona. I love that so much. Oh, astrocartography is very valid. It's very, very valid. Yeah, 100%. Look into it. I love that. Uh, I need to go. I'm going to go into a deep channel to tap into the 3-eye atlas comet, whatever thing, when I'm not on live, because I have a lot of human thoughts about that. And I've seen a lot of people channeling about that didn't resonate as true to me. So I kind of need to remove myself. So I'm not going to tap into it here, but I'll try to make a video on it. I've been thinking about that. I just want to make sure I give you like as like a clear channel for that. So today is all about being magnetic, right? And drawing things into you. Now, I want you guys to know we are magnetic literally all the time. Literally all the time, you are a constant magnet to the things that you are giving your energetic, emotional focus to. So things that you have strong emotion about, whether positive or negative, right? So I want you guys to know it's always working either in your favor or not in your favor. So we might as well be focusing on the things that we do love and appreciate and want more of, because you're always going to be a little magnet, right? This is so good. Your favorite dowsing rod creator just talked about it. Oh, the comment. Oh, yeah, don't tell me anything. Let me tap into that on my own, because I've seen some interesting things. And when people channel stuff, I tap into the energy and I can immediately tell if it's fabricated or really did come from a higher vibrational source, right? And sometimes it feels fabricated because it's been so severely processed through the ego, and ego is not a bad thing, right? But if you process it through your ego, you're losing the heart of the message. So I need to channel all on my own about that. Yeah, there's been a lot of conflicting stuff. I'll channel on it. I'll sit with it and do like a deep channel. Hopefully this week. What is today? Tuesday. Hopefully this week. So, yeah, because there's a lot of interesting things around there. There's also a lot of big promises I think that are being made that aren't necessarily accurate, but I want to make sure before I say anything, of course. Okay, so magnetic. What questions do you guys have about being magnetic and drawing things into you? Right? It's just about energetic emotional focus. That's all that it is. So what questions do you guys have about this? Mm, so good. My left shoulder and arm were vibrating earlier today. Yes. So the left side of your body is usually your receiving and your spiritual side. The right side of your body is usually your physical slash human incarnated side and your giving side. Okay. So if you feel something energetic on the left side, it's either about your spiritual side or you are receiving, right? And if you feel on the right side, it's about giving or your human incarnated side. So your left shoulder and arm were vibrating earlier today. That could be something about your energetic centers are upgrading. It feels more like an upgrading energy. For your spirituals, like you've had some spiritual imbalances, and where you've had imbalances, it was kind of like leveling itself out, right? Like upgrading the ones that were not as brought up as some of the other energetic centers in your body. And so you were noticing that because it was concentrated on your spiritual and receiving side. That's so fascinating. When you hear and see so much negative, how do you make the shift? Enlightened, that's so funny that you asked that question because that was exactly our topic for Soul Spark. Soul Spark is my membership, my spiritual community. That was exactly the topic last month. And we still have a thread that is active where we talk about that. So when you see and hear so much negative, you make the shift by seeing what the positive is in it, right? So if somebody's having a really hard time, they're learning the lessons they need to learn so they can grow, right? And be a happy human. That's one way that you can shift it. There's a lot of different ways. If you want to give me one, I can do one and shift it to the positive for you. But sometimes it's not about you don't want to shift it to the positive if you're feeling gross and icky on the inside. You want to deal with those feelings and those emotions and then try to shift it. Because if you don't deal with the emotions and the feelings first, then guess what? You're in toxic positivity land and it doesn't end good there, right? It doesn't end good there. If you feel that you need to write a spiritual book, I would follow that. I will follow that. Listen to those gut instincts. Mhm. You saw multiple angel numbers today, and shortly afterward, you witnessed a horrible accident. Those two are not related. You are putting those together in your brain. The angel numbers were not telling you there was going to be an accident, or they were not creating the accident. Those are just two separate things your brain has merged together. If you want tips on how to quickly raise a lower vibration, there's a lot of things you can do. But number one, follow the breadcrumbs of joy. Like literally, just follow the breadcrumbs of joy. Do something that makes you happy. That's it. So play some music or go sit outside or go watch your favorite show or right. You do things like that. That will do in the moment. But for overall, if you want your overall base vibration to raise and feel better for a longer period of time and kind of more permanently, right? Because we're raising our base vibration, you got to heal your shadows and shift your limiting beliefs. There's literally no way around that if you want to raise your base vibration. Mhm. So the reason why your Powerball manifesting did not work, that stuff hardly ever works because it's not the Powerball that you want. You don't want to win the lottery, you want what the lottery is going to do for you, right? So that's why manifesting lottery doesn't work because nobody actually wants to win the lottery because they want to be able to say they won the lottery. They want to win the money so they can do the things with the money. So don't manifest winning the lottery because that's telling the universe, hey, I don't trust you and I don't believe that you got my back. I'm going to tell you how to give me the money, right? And that doesn't work because then you're trying to like white knuckle the energy. So instead of manifesting how, because we don't get to choose how, we decide the what. You tell the universe what you want, and then the universe does the how. Because if you knew the how, you would already have it, baby, and you wouldn't have to manifest it, right? So don't tell the universe how, tell the universe what. So decide why you want that money, right? Does it bring you peace? Does it bring you freedom? What specific things are you going to do with the money? Like, feel the emotions of that money. And then you manifest that, and the universe will help bring you the money to do those things, or the ability to do them. It's not always about money, it's about the ability to do those things, right? So, let's say that you really want to go on a vacation. That doesn't mean you need the money for the vacation. Maybe you win a vacation. Maybe somebody invites you to come along for free on their vacation, right? Does that make sense? Stuff like that. You don't want to manifest a how. Manifesting a how, it never, ever, ever works, because we don't get to decide the how, because we don't have the bird's eye view that the universe does, right? We are in these valleys on these winding roads, and the universe is up here above all the hills and can see where to go. And it tells you to go left or right or left. And that's you following your breadcrumbs of joy, right? You go left or right or whatever, wherever it is, because you're following the breadcrumbs of joy, and it's getting you to the end result where you want to be, right? Don't tell the universe how to do it, because it's not going to work. Tell the universe what you want, and then you will follow the breadcrumbs of joy, which will lead you to that thing. And that's how you manifest. Oh, you've almost finished Between Life and Death. I love that it's brought you so much peace. That book is so good. Between Death and Life by Dolores Cannon is so good. It's so good. I've been seeing angel numbers constantly for a few days now. It feels like I build up for something, but I have no idea what it is. What do we do if we aren't sure what we are attracting? Pay attention to what you feel and what are your thoughts? Are most of your thoughts around one certain thing? Are you focused on anything in particular? Are you focused on the negatives of things? Are you focused on the positive of things? Are you focused on what's going right or what's going wrong? Or do you know what I mean? That's how you know what you're attracting. Look around in your life. What does your life look like? Because that's what you are attracting. You are attracting what your reality is, what your life is. And if you want angel numbers, if you want to look up angel numbers, you just Google them. Do angel number 222 or whatever it is. And then you pick the definition that jumps out at you, read it, take what resonates, leave the rest. That's it. Keep it simple, guys. Don't overthink it. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. I'm going to write an angel number book, though, and teach you guys how to put all this stuff together. You're manifesting a winter place in Phoenix. That's fun. I love that. Do you know who spoke to me seconds before my car accident? I don't. Ooh, you saw the word ascend 3 times in one day. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, I'm going to write one. What's my purple drink? This is not an advertisement. I'm just saying that out loud. I just like these. Olipop. It's like a healthier version of a soda. Way less crap. This is what my drink is today. This is not an advertisement. I just want to be so clear about that. I just think these are good. Have I been experiencing self-isolation? No, I'm out of my hermit phase now. But as you raise your vibrational frequency and heal and grow and learn and all this stuff, almost everybody goes through like a little hermit phase, because that's where you're like really buckling down and really doing the healing. But I've come out of that now, that hermit phase. I was in it for like 3 years. Yeah. Does the collective energy affect us a little or a lot? That is completely up to each individual. That is how much you are letting it affect you. That's free will, baby. And if you want to understand how that works, watch my 3D, 5D playlist. I know I keep talking about that. I don't get anything from that, by the way. When you guys watch that 3D, 5D playlist, I do not get any benefit from that at all. That's just you guys. That's just a free resource that I've given you guys. Yeah, enjoying your hermit. Yeah, enjoy your hermit modes. They're nice. Enjoy them. So good. Oh, I'm glad you like the playlist. 3D 5D playlist is really, really good. He's feeling that I'm boring to those that are friends. Just want to be alone. If you feel like you're boring to other people, then that's really just you reflecting back to yourself that you feel like you're boring. So reflect on that. Why do you feel like you're boring? You know what I mean? Don't answer here. Just reflect on that and see there's things that you are probably keeping yourself from doing if you feel like you're boring. How do we have faith? I believe it's possible to track something that we haven't had before. Well, you start small. You don't start big. You start small and you start attracting little things that you haven't had before. And then it gets a lot easier to see and understand that you can attract the big things that you haven't had before. Do our guides ever help us with like physical upgrades, fixes while we sleep? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes your higher self, sometimes guides, sometimes extraterrestrials. Honestly, there's a lot of different energies. Sometimes just other spirit energy. Yeah. What do you do when you're in a lull? Like I'm begging for something, like I'm stuck waiting. Are you following your breadcrumbs of joy? Sometimes we're not actually stuck. Sometimes we just aren't moving forward because we're not following our breadcrumbs of joy. Mhm. Yeah. Hey, do you guys want me to either pull a card or do a random notebook read? I was born with these gifts. I had them as a small child, and it took me a long time to realize that not everybody had these gifts. Yeah, I need to do card or notebook. Let me know if you want me to do card or notebook. Let me know both on YouTube and on TikTok. Card or notebook. I'm just going to do one. How do you deal with the shadow of not being picked? Ooh, that's so good. That's such a good shadow. You deal with the shadow of not being picked. You need to heal your inner child about not being picked, and then that's how you heal it. So, Alexis, if you go to the link in my bio and go to the blog, I have a blog post called Shadows and How to Clear Them. That's where you need to know. That's where you need to go. Shadows and How to Clear Them. And then follow the steps in that for that exact shadow, because that's a really, really good one to heal. Okay. You want notebook or card? Notebook or card? I'm seeing a whole lot of notebook. I'm seeing a whole lot of notebook. Inner child work is so good. It feels so, so, so good when you do it. We're going to do notebook today. I think notebook wins. It was close though. Okay. Here's the notebook. We have today's message. If you haven't watched my video from today, it's called Solar Flares. My guides name these. I don't. So definitely go give it a watch, because it's about something that's about ready to happen. That is coming up probably within the next week. So I'm going to flip these pages. Get this up a little taller. Ugh. I'm like slouching. Okay. There we go. Gonna dance to my spot. Okay. So let me hold up this to the beginning of the notebook. Stuff. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Where does it feel good? This feels right. Here. I opened 12/28 of last year, 12/28 of 2024. Oh, what was this one? Oh, this one was so good. Okay, let's do, this was when I did remember the Oh When the Saints Go Marching In? And I woke up hearing that. I woke up hearing that on the morning of 12/28, 2024. And that is such a weird song to be playing in my head. You're seeing me for the first time, Summer. Oh my God, welcome. You're hooked and following. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're here. That's so fun. Okay, so I'm reading a random message from the notebook. I channel my guides, and they write all these things in this notebook. And so, like through me, right? And so I picked a random one, and we're gonna talk about it. My clairaudience came in really strong, and that one doesn't come in very often. I heard When the Saints Go Marching In, specifically the one by Louis Armstrong, and it really surprised me. And it was so interesting. Here we go. I just got goosebumps when I looked at this section. So When the Saints, I broke down every line of this song, literally every line. So if you want to watch the video, scroll back until you see the one that is dated 12/28, December 28 of 2024. You got to scroll for a minute, but it's there. When the Saints, there are 3 more waves that are happening right now. Waves of upgrades, waves of awakenings, things like that, right? We are entering the second wave now. This was on 12/28. We are entering the second wave now. And then in the third musical section, we are experiencing new beginnings, stability, foundation, order of physical world, and four corners of earth coming together in harmony and balance. This is when it started, you guys. It started, believe it or not, on November 6th. Believe it or not, on November 6th, that's when all of this started. I know what it looks like, but what it looks like out there is not actually what's happening. Things are not how they appear. They are not how they appear. They haven't been for a long time. I'm telling you, you can look. Yes, it was right before lightning strikes. That's right. Good job. Ziva. Ooh, that's a fun name. Ziva. I love that. We are all doing this right now. We are doing it right now. The four corners of the earth are coming together in harmony and balance because all the wars, all the hate, all the stuff you hear about out there, guess what? That's not us. That's oligarchy. That's government leaders. That's those people. That is like this much of the world's population. We are not standing for that. We, the people, are coming together, right? In balance and harmony and all of that. France fell. I know. I saw that. Their government fell. I feel like that's happened a lot to France lately. Am I making that up? That happened a lot lately to France. Anyway, everything is crumbling. Everything. And that's not a doom and gloom statement. That's great because this world has a lot of chaos and a lot of crap and a lot of really gross stuff. And it's all crumbling. It's all falling. Hell yes. Let it. Let the towers crumble. Let them fall, right? Be a magnet to what you want to attract, not to what's going on out there. You don't want to attract that stuff. You want to let it fall, right? Oh, I'm so glad you saw me. I'm so glad you saw me too. Thanks for joining Enlightened. It's so good. Yeah. Let it fall. Just let it. And focus on yourself. That's what the video that I posted today was about. It's really good. It's another message from the notebook. So go watch it if you haven't yet. Bat Boy Tater. These TikTok gifs are so freaking funny, I swear. They're so good. Oh, the shirt for today. Dramatic Free Willy. Dramatic Free Willy is the shirt for today. It's so good. Sean Kraft again for the win, man. Loved it. Yeah, the video today was good. I liked the energy. You're about to say you love the shirt. Bodacious Blake. Man, these handles, some of y'all's handles are just chef's kiss. Have I ever considered moving to Blue Sky? I was on Blue Sky for a long time and it just never took off over there. So, yeah, we stopped posting because it literally wasn't doing anything. We we're not getting any traction at all. I really like to do Neptune, but they have to fully get off the ground. I'm not over there yet. Yep. Amanda. Stop. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's not the end of the world. It's the end of a world. That's correct. It's the end of this world. We didn't like this world anyway, right? We're having a glow up. We're having a glow up. You love the channel message, especially about communication. Yeah, it's so good. Mm-hmm. You wore your Rage Consumes Me Sean Kraft shirt. That's funny. Is that the one with the cat or the raccoon? I can't remember which one. That's really good. That's so excellent. Yeah, I think people just forgot they had Blue Sky and people just weren't really using it very much. So good. It's the end of the world and I feel fine. Yeah. It's the kitten holding a flower. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you have an urge to purge things in your house and get rid of them, do it. Do it because stuff holds energy and that's you upgrading yourself if you have an urge to purge, right? So the question I see here is, are the good guys winning? There's no good and bad, you guys. I love you guys so much. There's no good, there's no bad, there's only vibration. And love always wins. Just want you guys to know that love always wins, right? Been planning a purge for a month now. I love that for you. Are the flares physical and real? Yes. And will it coincide with energy shifts? Yeah, it will not coincide with, it will be the direct cause of, right? So there might be a slight delay, but that will be the beginning of them. Yeah. Y'all are really focused on TikTok and losing TikTok and community guidelines changing, you guys, that's a distraction. You know how many times that they've threatened us with that these community guidelines are going to be changed and then we're all going to have to leave and go somewhere else? That is a distraction. Focus on what you prefer instead of what you don't prefer. And if TikTok goes away, fine, we'll find somewhere else. And if it doesn't go away, then fine, we didn't waste any energy on it. Right? Right. Everything is crumbling. I'm getting a lot of specific questions about a lot of things. Everything is crumbling, and that's really, really good because everything is icky, right? And it's time to rebuild, right? Yes, so many distractions. Mhm. Low vibe. So people are saying low vibe is bad, right? Low vibe is bad because it's lower than your vibe. It's all very subjective, right? What one person says is low vibe, another person might think is high vibe because they're on different levels, right? Somebody down here at this vibration talking to somebody up here at this vibration is going to look at an energy that's like right here and go, oh, this energy right here, that's high vibe because it's higher than their vibe. And this person here is going to go, that's low vibe because it's right here. Because it depends on where you're at in your vibrational frequency as to what feels like high vibe and low vibe. It's very subjective. So good. Yeah, you just got to go with the flow. We're rebuilding now. There's no reason to wait. Don't wait to rebuild. Guys, my guides have been giving us for months, have been giving messages. Focus on yourself, heal yourself, rebuild yourself. We can't rebuild anything until you've rebuilt yourself. Can't, right? And we rebuild the world by each person rebuilding themselves. And then it just kind of like multiplies outside of ourselves. Does that make sense? Right? I freaking love the purging stuff. It feels so good. Mhm. Yeah, the rebuild is going to be better. Difficult being in a marriage where energy frequencies aren't equally yoked. Okay, yes. Energy frequencies in relationships aren't ever going to be fully equally yoked, you guys, because we ebb and we flow as people and we don't grow at the exact same rates. So instead of expecting your partner to grow at the exact same rate as you, learn to love them where they are at and they can love you where you're at, right? But to understand how you can actually do that and not be affected by them, watch my 3D, 5D playlist. I know I keep saying it, but maybe you will watch it. Maybe this is your sign. You've been like, I don't know. I don't know if I should watch or not. This is your sign. Watch a 3D, 5D playlist because it literally tells you explicitly how to do that. Bye, Amanda. Thank you. Love your face. No new info on the podcast. We're kind of on a break until November because we've got all this other stuff coming up, and I've got Sedona, and there's so much stuff. So no, not yet. I promise I will be freaking all over these social medias when we are ready because, um, anyway, timing. It's divine timing, right? It's divine timing. It's okay. We've had a lot of stuff going on. Oh, there's Taryn. Taryn, we are talking about you. I didn't even know you were in here. Taryn's the one I'm doing the podcast on. It's gonna be good though. It's gonna be good. But how do I feel intimate with someone who doesn't see every human as precious? Maybe that's not a vibrational match for you. Maybe that's something to consider, right? If I love someone that didn't know I did, will he know now since he's passed away? Yeah, he will know. For sure. He will know. Sedona. No, I'm not going to see Bashar. I'm holding my own event after Bashar's event. I'm holding my own channeling event in Sedona on the 27th of this month of September. So come see me and I'm going to channel for you. I'm going to channel for all you babes in the audience and it's going to be super rad. There might be one or two VIP spots left and then there's a few ticket spots left. So if you want a ticket, go ahead and grab one before they sell out, really. Right? Yeah. I know I'm so excited too. Hello. Oh my God, you're in Raleigh. What's up? I'm so excited for Sedona. Okay. Who here? Let me know if you are going to Sedona or if you are still considering going to Sedona. You want to maybe get one of those last tickets that are left, or if you're going to do rad at home and watch the replay afterwards. Sedona. You missed Virginia's retreat, then it's time to come to Sedona, I think, right? You're going, but you haven't checked out. Yeah, go get the tickets before they sell out. Because how sad would that be if they sell out and you're like, oh my God, I just forgot to get my ticket? Rat at home crew. I love that. Mhm. Hey, you could do rat at home. Question for you guys. Oh yeah, Kat wants to know if any of you's driving up from Phoenix. Question for you guys. Would you want to pre-order rat at home, or would you prefer to wait until after it's like available and ready? Do you guys like to do those pre-orders? Like you buy it now and then when it's out a couple weeks after the event, then it's just automatically loaded, or do you prefer to wait until it's ready to go? 'Cause I thought about that, but we haven't actually done anything with it. My second live with you, and I love your vibes. Sweet. Thanks for the synchronicity, Purple Moon. I like your name, your handle. You just booked your Sedona hotel overlooking Bell Rock. Oh my God. I love that. That's so fun. It'd be cool in the future if you're able to do it live and people can pay to do it from their home. We've reached out to our videographer to ask him about that. Either for you, somewhat pre. You're staying under Bell Rock too. That's so fun. That's so fun. I love this. Oh, Lori says, dang it, if you're on the fence, then buy one. Yeah, Sedona is in 18 days. We only have 18 days until Sedona. So if you want your ticket, now is the time, right? Now is the time. A lot of people want to do the replay too. That's so fun and exciting. I love that. Depends on the cost. I forget what it was. I have to look. We priced it out already, but I'll have to look to see what it is. Yeah, I think you'd be there without being there. Yeah, we get that. Only 18 days, or only 18 days left till Sedona, you guys. I know. This is so fun. Went to your first retreat there. Oh, that's special. Oh, you got an Airbnb 3 minutes from the hotel. Heck yeah, that's pretty sick. I love that. Right? You only have 18 days. I actually am not wearing any eyeshadow. That's really sweet. I'm not wearing any eyeshadow at all. Don't forget to walk the labyrinth. Oh yeah. What was it like for you when you realized you had this gift? Well, it just was normal because I didn't realize that other people weren't able to do that. Why are you scared to travel? Use my blog post, Shadows and How to Clear Them, and work through the steps, and you can find it. Can't make it live, but I'd love to watch it at home. Yeah, so good. Lori, there's only 11 and a half working days left until Sedona. I like I like the way that you put that. Only 11 and a half working days until Sedona. That's fun. You're welcome. Pokey Stackle. These are the best handles today. Be watching from home. Okay. Maybe we need to do a little pre-order for the home one. I don't know. Maybe we need to do that. Hey, but I have a question for you guys. I know that today is all about being, or this whole week is all about being magnetic and magical and all of that. We've talked about some of that. We can talk more about that. But question, what do you guys want to talk about next week? What do you want the theme to be next week? Oh, my TikTok scared you today. Okay. Sit with that. What scared you about it? Because it really was a hopeful message. So something is coming up to be healed for you. And I really, really love that. You just paid for your ticket to Sedona? Oh my God. Oh, I'm so excited to see you. Oh, I love that you did that for yourself. That's so wonderful and amazing. Oh my gosh. So exciting. Sedona is going to be so unbelievably magical. Have you guys ever been in a room where somebody is live channeling and everybody's tapped into that energy? Because it is literally electric. You can literally feel the buzzing in the room, and it is amazing. It's amazing. The message today was not meant to be scary or foreboding. There's a storm coming. You can either be in the storm or out of the storm. And the message told you how to be out of the storm if you don't want to be in the storm. But there's a storm coming. And that's up to you guys if you make it feel scary or not scary, right? Tower moments. I'm going to talk about tower moments next week, or I saw another one. How to nurture physical body when going through spiritual upgrades and expansion. Okay, that's another good one, right? Okay. How to nurture, I'm saying it again for Corey. How to nurture the physical body when going through spiritual upgrades slash expansion, or another suggestion was tower movements. Yeah, I think how you're feeling energetically is going to be how you interpret the message from today. So if it's scary, something's coming up to be healed, listen to that, honor that, let it be healed, right? Another suggestion is how to accept the physical feelings of spiritual growth, vibrations, and energy moving through the limbs. Okay. I think it just triggers my fear of being apart from my family. It's going to be okay. Yeah. So then heal that fear, right? Work through that blog post, The Shadows and How to Clear Them, that I have linked in my bio. You can either find blog or the shadows one. I can't remember which one's in there. But work through that, your fear of being apart from your family, because you can heal that shadow. So it's no longer a fear. You can still desire to be with your family, but then it's no longer a fear, right? If you raise your vibration, does that help the people in the home raise their vibration too? It gives them a vibrational suggestion to hold on to, and it raises the vibration of the entire energy of the whole home, whether they choose to latch onto that or not. You want controlling your nervous system? It's not so much controlling your nervous system as it is healing your nervous system so there's nothing to control, right? This is so good. Physical body stuff. A lot of people want physical body stuff. How do you decipher if body aches are physical or spiritual? Well, every physical ailment has some sort of spiritual side to it. So you can just look at both, right? And have a balance between both. My son has been suffering from anxiety out of nowhere. What do you think it could be? Well, it's not out of nowhere. He's suppressing things. He's shoving things deep, deep down. So he's got to confront those things that he's most afraid of, and it will heal the anxiety. Healing the nervous system. Wow, healing the nervous system a lot. How to sustain holding higher vibration when being bombarded with lower vibrations. The answer to that is in the 3D, 5D playlist. That's linked to my bio. Can I explain the rad retreat? Razzle dazzle me? Absolutely, especially since your handle is so awesome. So, rad retreats is where I go in person and I give you a channeled message on whatever the topic is. So, Sedona is all about like finding your inner stability, feeling really grounded despite the chaos of the world, right? So, this is for Sedona. We're having one in Long Beach in November, right? Long Beach, California in November. So, I give you a channeled message from my guides. I teach you like a little bit about this energy, and then the rest of it, 3 quarters or maybe even more of this rad retreat thing is just me taking audience volunteers and you guys ask any question you want and I channel the answer. That's it. So it's just live channeling, right? You know how like Bashar does that or Abraham Hicks does that. There's like a lot of people do that, right? That's what I'm doing. So you guys ask a question and my guides help me pick who to ask or who to let ask a question. And I just channel. I just channel the whole time for you guys. Oh, Summer Ann, thank you. You're sweet. Ooh, you lost connection to the live. Powerful. You think I'm a way more fun channel. You're so funny. Mm, This is so good. Oh, any recommendations on how to start working with an 11-year-old who's struggling with chaos of the world? Help your 11-year-old focus on the beautiful things about the world and not the chaos. The more this your 11-year-old focuses on the chaos, the more they're going to feel chaotic. Point out all the good and the beauty of the world, and they will feel that and they will live that instead. Mhm. What sounds exhausting? Oh, the channeling? Heck no, I freaking love channeling. It's not exhausting. If it was exhausting, I wouldn't do it. I choose to do this. Mhm. Yeah, I choose to do it. Hmm. So sweet. You'd have to watch the replay because you got started. Oh yeah, all my lives are up on YouTube for the replay. You can always watch them again. So good. So good. My husband's sad that I'll be gone to Sedona, but he's watching the cats. Perfect. I love that. Sedona is gonna be so rad, you guys. So rad. You guys have any other questions about Sedona? Because, like we said, you only have 18 days until Sedona. So now's the time to get your ticket if you're going to drive over, fly over, whatever. Aw, thanks. Thanks. I love going live with you guys. I love it so much. I'm gonna have to get off here in just a second. I've got some more stuff to do for the workday for you guys. So Sedona is going to be super rad though. Sedona on September 27th. I'm hosting a channeling event in Sedona. It's you don't have to bring food because it's from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So you can eat before and you can eat after. 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. On September 27th, I'm going to be channeling in Sedona. So look for a link in my bio, Rad Retreat Sedona. It's one of the first things up at the top. And you don't have to bring anything to the retreat except a notebook. Definitely bring a notebook to write down all these little downloads you're going to get, and maybe something warm to wear because it can get a little chilly in those conference centers or conference rooms. Yeah. Your nephew's wedding's that day. Oh. What about the VIP folks? VIP folks, that's just 1 hour in the morning, and then we have a couple of hours before the actual event. So still won't need to eat. You can eat on your own. I'm not sure if Florida's on the list for a future retreat or not. What is the cost for attending? It's $329, and I know the price is high. It costs me between $15,000 and $20,000 to put on one of these events, to rent the rooms, to get the videographer, between $15,000 and $20,000. So there's really a small markup for me. Like I'm not making very much after these. So I know it's a lot, but $329 has a lot of value for sure. It's definitely worth the money because you're going to get a ton out of it, and everyone that goes gets the replay like automatically for free. So you can come and vibe and maybe get your questions answered and all of that. No, the virtual is going to be less, but I can't remember. I have to look. Axton was gorgeous. Yeah, but it's a lot. I don't know if there are VIP tickets left. For Long Beach, there are. Let me look really quick. For Sedona, I am not sure, actually. Yeah, there's just a few more VIPs left. Not very many at all. And you can't get a VIP ticket until you buy your regular general admission ticket. Yeah. Yeah, and then you get a weekend in Sedona. I know. I wish I could make them lower. Just it really does cost $15,000 to $20,000 to put these events on. It's a lot. I know. But it's a lot less than a lot of these other events, that's for sure. Probably not going to do muscle testing, but we can talk about it for sure. Yeah, VIP tickets are 88. It's $329 for the general admission, and I can't remember how much Rad at Home is. It's going to be the same price that Rad at Home Axton is. So if you look on the website or my link in my bio and you go to the Rad at Home stuff, it'll be the same price that Rad at Home Axton is. I just can't remember. Yeah. Oh, thanks for saying it's a great price. I'm just trying to make things affordable because I want everybody to come to them. And this is like the most affordable I could do. Oh, Rad at Home is $44. So if you want just the recording and nothing else, $44. You went to one with a mystery school and it was $5,000 for one night. Oh my God, $5,000. You got your mom and you the VIP because of course you did, Lori, and I love that so much. I'm so excited to see you again. Yeah, the replay is just 44. Maybe we need to do some pre-sales for the replay for you guys so you guys get locked in. The moms, all the moms hanging out together. That's so funny. I love that. Oh, I love this so much. You guys are so sweet. The vibe in person is incredible, you guys. It is incredible. The vibe on Rad at Home is also very good. In person, though, oof. Your husband and you will definitely be at a live event one day. I love that. No early bird discount. It's only $44. So no, we don't have any early birds for the replay planned. It's going to be so good, though. It's going to be so fun to see you guys. And I get to see you in person. Are you kidding me? I get to hang out with you in the same room. Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. I love that so much. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Yeah, so we've got Sedona this month on the 27th from 1 to 5 p.m. And then you can go do the rest of your weekend. You can go be in magical Sedona. You can go to Bell Rock. You can go into the vortices. You can do all the really fun things. Mhm. You love this. You really want to go do one person just waiting for the nudge. Here's your nudge. Tiny paintbrush. Come hang out with us. I love that. You watch the first Rat at Home 3 or 4 times. Oh, the channelings are so good and help me too. I love that. It is wild how much these channel messages meant for somebody else really helps just literally everyone else is listening to it. I mean, it is insane how much that happens. I love that. Carrie said nudge. Tiny paintbrush is getting all the nudges. Any recommendations on where to stay in Sedona? Yeah, you could stay at the Hilton Bell Rock. If you want to be where we're going to be, you could get a tiny little Verbo or Airbnb or something like that if you wanted to stay somewhere else. So you're welcome. You guys are so sweet. You're so sweet. And I just love hanging out with you guys. I'm so excited to see all of you guys in Sedona. It's going to be so good. And I can feel the vibes of the Rat at Home, so that's going to be nice too. So good. Okay, any last questions? I have to go do some more stuff for the day and kind of wrap it up so that I can be done with my work day and go chill. Anything else that anybody's missing out on that you're like, oh my God, I have to ask this question or I'm going to just die? This community is awesome. I agree, Brenda. Like, honestly, you guys are the best. Honestly, so good. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Soul Spark. Somebody did say something about Soul Spark and I got ADHD distracted. Soul Spark is my spiritual community. I would love for you to join. That is $22 a month. You can come and go as you please. You can cancel anytime, come back. There's a group chat, which is like the hub of Soul Spark. As soon as you join, you can see the link to join the group chat. That's where you can like at me in the group chat and ask all the things about your journey. I have themes every month that we work on together. So you expand your consciousness literally every month together with the community. There's all kinds of different like threads for the chats. And so you can talk about all the weird stuff. It's really, really rad. Yeah, it is actually so awesome. And it's just 22 bucks a month. And you get to make all these friends. Oh, thanks, Samantha. That was sweet. Yeah, you get to make all these friends. We just started a new thread in Soul Spark called Coven Corner. So you can find people for your coven if you want to make a little coven. It's really cute. Yeah, it really is the best. I really love Soul Spark. So that's available to you too if you're looking for spiritual community and to talk about the weird spiritual stuff with other like-minded people. So yeah, it's fun. It's good. It's a good time. Yeah. Yeah, come join. Yeah. Come join. You can come find your coven. Yeah. So many of you are like, oh, I want a coven. Yeah, I can come find it. And then you get access to the larger group, Spiritual Buddies. So if at some point you're like, I can't afford Soul Spark or I don't want to do this anymore, it doesn't really feel aligned, you still have the other group chat, even if you leave Soul Spark. So that way you still have something, right? Because I don't want to leave you guys high and dry. So yeah, there's no reason to be lonely in this journey. There are so many of us. It's a big community, and we'd be glad to have you. Like, we'd be so happy to have you. So make sure you come say hello if you come join. Link is in the bio for literally everything I'm talking about. Yeah, but the spiritual community is Soul Spark. So, okay. I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. You and Mama C will be joining Soul Spark. Yeah. Join. I love that. Yeah. Soul Spark is linked in the bio. And then you can come at me. You can come say hello. I'm in there usually during business hours so I can maintain balance. If I don't cut myself off at the hours, I'll just like stay in there all the time talking to you guys because I love you guys so much. So once it hits my like 4 to 5 p.m., I'm not usually in there very much, but I will come say hello to you tomorrow for sure. You're Monica. Yep, I remember. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate that. And come see me in Sedona. It's going to be so rad. And we'll see you again next Tuesday. Remember, no live on Monday. I'm out of town next Tuesday. Okay? Love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.